Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of 10 Unedited Minutes with Marlena. It is Friday. Yay, it's Friday. We made it through another week. And I'm excited. We have beautiful weather here in Ohio, and I may actually have some things planned for the weekend. So let's get into it. Today's episode is sponsored by a very dear friend of mine who agreed to sponsor 2 months worth of my podcasts, and they did not want to be recognized. So, thank you. Think of you every morning. You are a sweetheart. And if somebody else wants to be a sponsor, I am looking for sponsors for this podcast. And it's just $25 a month, and that really just covers my Buzzsprout subscription each month. And if you agree to sponsor me, you can be a small business, a company, um, just a personal friend. But I will mention your name, your company name, before and after each episode, and I will put it on all of the social media outlets that I push this podcast out on. So, speaking of that, we are on TikTok Live this morning. Welcome if you guys are on there. Thank you for joining me. We are recording for YouTube, and I am speaking into my microphone, into my computer, that I will later push out onto Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and whatever other podcast listening platform you use. So, again, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to 10 minutes of my morning rambles. Sometimes they are just a bunch of, scrambled up words put together. Sometimes they are emotional. Sometimes they're faith-filled. But I hope they always inspire you in some way. So, the thing I have on my mind today is, I don't know, I keep seeing these faith-filled TikToks as I'm scrolling through my feed. I'm also seeing this summer dress or summer romper or something because I clicked on it and added it to my cart or tried to get a free sample of it. And so now literally every other TikTok is this dress, and kind of drives me crazy. But the one thing I just want to mention, this guy, I literally just saw his video and it stuck with me. He kept seeing the number 22 everywhere he'd go, and this guy was freaking out about it. He said that he saw 11:22 on his his kitchen stove clock, and he said it wasn't even that time. Like, he's like, that clock never screws up. It was 1:15 in the afternoon, and my clock displayed 11:22. And he said, so every time I look at a clock, I see the number 22. He went out to eat with some friends. His bill was $22. He's like, what is happening? What is happening? So he reflected on it, and he discovered that there's an 1122 church. I think it's in Florida. And he Googled what that was, and it came back to him as Matthew chapter 11 verse 22, and that verse says to be still. And I think it set him back a little bit in terms of, okay, God's going to take care of me. So that's the message I kept getting. I was never seeing like the number 22, but be still, trust in me, have faith, 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 faith. That's the word I kept seeing all over the place. I believe it. I believe God is always with you. He does these small little itty bitty things to send you messages. And so yesterday, I'm trying to figure out how to transition into this story now. But yesterday, if you listened to my podcast yesterday, towards the end of it, I kind of touched on selling items for TikTok Shop, and I just put a question out there of anybody who has done that before, if they have any pointers. I keep seeing, people doing it and people being successful, semi-successful with it, kind of as a side gig. And I thought about researching it and checking it out. So that's what I talked about yesterday towards the end of my podcast. So yesterday evening, I get on TikTok and I have a request from a vacuum company. They want me to sample their vacuum and put videos out and try to sell it for them. And I'm like, that's weird. All right, God, is that your sign telling me to do this? I mean, I don't think it can get much clearer than that. So, I mean, I signed up for the sample. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but holy crap. That it just floored me that I was talking about that and kind of praying about it, and that showed up on my TikTok alerts that somebody wants to send me their vacuum, and I'm like, that's weird. Something else that has me completely like blown away, confused. That's the word, confused. So if you are on TikTok Live or YouTube, look at this little clutch coin purse. You see it? This coin purse was left at the dough hook. I don't even know how many years ago, several years ago. And I just kind of threw it up under my cash register thinking if somebody was missing it, they would come back for it. And there wasn't anything really of importance in it. Actually, what was in it is still in it. And that's just a bunch of coins inside of it. And I think at one time it had like maybe some cough drops and some mints, because I have the feeling it belonged to an older lady. So I took those out and threw them away after, several years. And I don't know, I just kind of left it lay around. And the other day, I don't know what made me pick it up, but I picked it up and I was like, I wonder how many coins are in this thing. So I dumped it out on my desk and all the coins fell out. And then a penny that was wrapped in plastic fell out. And I was like, I wonder what that is. So I unwrapped it and look at what was on this penny. And if you guys are on YouTube, there's that. If you are on TikTok Live, there's that. And if you are listening through my microphone, this penny is a US penny and it has an angel cut out in the middle of it. Go onto my YouTube and check it out. Maybe I'll post a picture of it to my social media so you can see it too. But I was like, oh my gosh, I was floored. I was like, what? An angel cut out in a penny? And then it gets better. And then I start looking at this penny and I'm like, I wonder what year it is. This penny was made the year I was born. Guys, tell me, like, I feel like this is a sign of something. You have to tell me what this is a sign of. Like, why it sat in that coin purse for probably 10 years and I didn't do anything with it. And now, like, I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to redirect my path in life. And I decided to dump this out. And there's a penny with an angel made the year I was born. I don't know. I don't understand what it means. If somebody can please enlighten me. But it's going right there on my desk. It's my little reminder that God is here. God is watching me. God is taking care of me. And I don't know, but it just kind of like threw me back a little bit. So plans for the day. What are we doing today? I have a big old mixing bowl of dough rising out there. I need to make some cinnamon rolls for a local coffee shop. I need to create some social media posts for my daughter's wellness and massage clinic. So I'm going to do that. I need to work on stories for the icon. I have a lot to do today. Man. My brain has kicked in and now I'm going through this to-do list. And I think the hubby and I are going to try to go camping at some point this weekend, either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know yet. But yesterday we spent time de-winterizing the camper. And I had a realization while I was de-winterizing that camper, and maybe we'll save that for another episode, but it was crazy. I'm telling you, God is just throwing shit my way, right and left. But anyway, our time is up. Literally, on the nose, 10 minutes on the nose right now. So we are going to hop off of here again. Thank you guys for supporting me, for listening to me, for loving me. I love you, and I pray for you every day. Please pray for me, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.